moms, and even if you've had a couple babies already, please keep in mind that your milk may not come in immediately. In fact, it's pretty common for your milk to come in between day 3 and day 5, but sometimes as late as day 7. Your baby does not really need that much when it is first born. A few drops of colostrum are plenty. Please do not let anyone tell you otherwise or discourage you from breastfeeding unless it's something you don't want to do. If you don't want to do it, that is okay. But if this is something that you really want to pursue, you want to save money, or you want it for the extra benefits for the baby or for yourself or for bonding, whatever your reason is, if you really want to do this, definitely educate yourself. I mean, you have to in this day and age. We should be able to trust our providers, but sadly with certain things we cannot. Hopefully one day they will be held accountable for what they do and we will be able to trust them. That would be amazing. But sadly, especially with things like breastfeeding, car seat safety, stuff like that, they are sadly just not educated enough. I think I just read yesterday that they only learn about, now I don't know if it was car seat safety or breastfeeding, but they only do a 1 hour lesson about it. Or maybe it was 3 hours. But even if it was 10 hours, like that's not enough. We definitely need more education. Obviously, it's not as important as to how to do a surgery or how to diagnose something, but this is still extremely important. Keep in mind that every time you supplement, you are hurting your supply. So if you have to supplement, please, 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 again, if it's important to you, please pump, use the Haakaa or NatureBond, hand express, do whatever you have to do to keep getting that milk out. Keep the flow going, because if you have to supplement and when you supplement you do not express what is in here, well, there's a lot of things that can happen, but for starters, you can lose your supply. Your supply can diminish because it's going to say, oh wait, baby didn't drink that much, so you know what? I'm not gonna make that much. Another thing that can happen is it can lead to blocked ducts. And if that does not get taken care of, as you may have seen in my other video, you can get mastitis, and that is not pretty. It sucks. So motherhood is really hard. I feel like everything sucks about motherhood, except for the beautiful baby that we get to grow and feel kick in our bellies, and then we get to watch them grow, and we get to pull our hair out when they go crazy and don't listen to us and drive us nuts. And we just get all these wonderful, beautiful rewards as they're growing up, and everything pays off and everything is worth it in the end. It's very, very rewarding, but you definitely get what you put into it. So if you are sitting there putting in all your sweat, blood, tears, milk, whatever, it's worth it. You will eventually see a payoff in the end of something, whether it be a happy, healthy, beautiful child or, you know, whatnot. So definitely don't give up, and make sure you have the right support. I've heard mamas say that they don't want to breastfeed because their boyfriend or their husband is not supportive. What? This has nothing to do with either one of them, or not either one of them. You should not have both a husband and a boyfriend. So this has nothing to do with your significant other, husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, whatever. It has nothing to do with them. This is about your journey and you nurturing and nourishing your child. So if you cannot find support under your own roof or in your own family or within your own group of friends, definitely reach out to some support groups online. There are some forums. There's a ton of groups on Facebook that are great, and you can always find advice there. You can even post as an anonymous so that nobody will judge you for what you're saying if you're worried of that. There's so much support out there. Please do not give up just because someone doesn't want you to do it. If someone's saying, oh, you're nursing, that's so disgusting, like they're the ones that are sexualizing a breast. They're the ones that are having an issue with it. So it's really on them and not on you. As long as you know you're doing it for the purpose of feeding your child so they can grow big, strong, and healthy. I don't understand what the problem is. Like, so many people are like, I don't want my kids to see that. I'm like, what? If we were out in a mall and I saw a woman breastfeeding, I would show my kids, guys, look how beautiful. A mother is feeding her child the way that God intended. This is what our bodies were biologically made for as women. Look at this superpower. We are superheroes. Why is that not acknowledged? Why is that not praised? So I just feel like if you would not cover a bottle, why would you cover a breast? And then I've had people tell me, that's gross. I don't want to see that. Go feed your baby in the bathroom. Do you eat in the bathroom? So I always say, in our culture, we do not see breastfeeding as shameful. In our culture, we actually do not cover ourselves while we are eating because I just don't feel like that would be comfortable. So in the same sense with my daughter, sorry, I said boys. I'm speaking in Spanglish. My daughter is also a human, so I'm not going to cover her either. That and the fact that the times that I have tried to cover, for whatever reason I was ashamed to be breastfeeding, she's flinging her arms over there and flinging her arms por aquí, por allá. See, I always like try to put Spanish in there, and I'm not trying to do that. I just want to speak. But she makes a scene. If I ever try to cover her, if for some reason I feel embarrassed, I know I shouldn't, but she makes more of a scene because she's flinging her arms all over the place. That draws more attention to me. And as someone who deals with anxiety, I don't want any attention on me like that, especially not in person. It's different on YouTube because I don't see you guys face to face. I'm basically talking to myself right now. And then I go and I put this on YouTube so that I can help other mommies. But now if I was in a room talking to a whole bunch of people, I probably would shoot a brick. This one is standing up now and making her way to me on the couch and getting a little cranky. So I'm just going to try to finish this here. So as you can see, it's still full and it's there. I'm just going to break the seal. Make sure it's always with a clean hand. Even though you're not touching your nipple, you're not touching anything inside of here, just still always take the extra step and make sure you do everything with clean hands. So you're just gonna lift it a little bit and it breaks that seal. I'm sorry she's crying, but I can't pick her up because I have this on my boob. So a little bit of milk, just try to understand me here. A little bit of milk will always be trapped underneath your nipple in between the silicone and your nipple. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna just tilt it up and then I use this to kind of scrape. And it's only like a drip or something. And this is the NatureBond version. So now, since baby's fussy, I'm just going to put this on this stand, on my little, not a nightstand, it's an end table, if you will. And then baby really wants the other one. I think that's why she was upset with me, is because I kept giving her the one side and wasn't offering her the other. And this is honestly her favorite side. I also want to mention that do not go by what you pump or what comes out of the Haakaa or anything like that, or what you manually express. Please do not use that as an indicator as to how much breast milk you are producing. Why? Well, the baby inside of her mouth has these really cool muscles, and just the way that she nurses can extract milk from the breast in a way that no other manual, even electronic pump, nothing like that can extract it the same way. So if you're pumping and you're like, well, I think baby's only eating 2 ounces or 3 ounces because that's all I'm getting out, that's actually not really accurate. So don't go by that, because you'd never really know if baby's getting more than that or not. So I would definitely go by how many wet diapers you have. Make sure baby's pooping okay. It is very alarming because I forget how old she was. And I never experienced this with my other 2, even though they were breastfed as well. But she actually went 7 or 8 days without pooping, whereas before she would poop like almost every single diaper change. I want to say she was close to a month old, maybe 3 weeks to 5 weeks, somewhere around that range. And I was like, oh my God, like she has not pooped in like over a week. She used to poop every single time, and I got really worried, and then I posted online in one of the breastfeeding forums, and it turns out that it's totally normal. So I felt so much better. I was still worried, I'm not gonna lie, but I felt much better knowing that I didn't have to take her to the hospital or something. So this milk that I just expressed using my NatureBond version of the Haakaa can be kept at room temperature for up to 4 hours. If I decide to refrigerate it, I can refrigerate it for up to 3 days. And if you decide to freeze it, you can freeze it for up to 6 months. Once you thaw breast milk, make sure never to freeze it again. Look how happy she is now that she has her favorite boob. You have your favorite boob. Now that I expressed using the NatureBond version of the Haakaa, I will be pouring it into a bottle. I don't think that she will want to drink it, but I can offer it to her because she is like breast only over here. So now transferring it out, I turn so that the high side is here, and then I pinch like that. So I'm making a little spout. Actually, the Nanobebe is also tilted, so I'm gonna make it so the high side is the same way. And then I'm just going to pinch and put it into here. So now, here is my empty NatureBond. I'm just gonna hold the Nanobebe a little bit closer just so you can see. So here's my measurements. This right now was, I think it was like a little under 2 ounces, but I didn't really, it's hard to put it level. So again, Nanobebe. And now, let's see if you can figure out how to do this. And it probably still has this slow flow nipple on it because like I said, we haven't used it in a while. Go ahead, you wanna try? She's like, I don't know what to do with this. No, don't shake it. It's not a milkshake. Yeah, put it in your mouth. Here. Here. Mommy. Look. Ooh. So I kind of regret doing this much because it's almost 2 ounces and she does not want to take it because it's been so long since she's used a bottle. And I should have recorded the video sooner. But obviously, time is not always something that you have on your hands when you're a mom. So I'm happy I was able to record it now. Here, you want some more? Here. Here. Spoiled. But yeah, it's been a while since she's used that, so she doesn't know what it is anymore. And she clearly does not want to even try it. I even tried to put it in her mouth or whatnot, and a little bit just dripped out, but no. It's okay. She has her built-in bottles. So that's okay. But I am a little sad that I did express out that much milk because now I'm probably gonna have to throw it away. I don't know anybody local that would be willing to take donor's milk. I heard before that some bodybuilders actually buy it because it's really good for when you're working out, but I don't know any of those either. So I will keep trying though to get her to drink it, but again, if not, no pressure. I just hope that she has enough in there, and otherwise my boobs will be like, hey, time to make more. Yeah. And then my right boob will start leaking all the time. And I'm sorry I keep calling it a Haakaa, it's just that that's what I know it as, and I feel like if I say NatureBond, no one's gonna know what I'm talking about. And I don't know what it's technically called. I wanna say it's like a silicone milk saver. I think that would be what it is classified as. Whatever. It is what it is. But I really, really, really like it. I wish it had the cap. Like I know some of them have a cap so that if it tips over, nothing happens to it. But again, I usually just transfer it right away into a bottle. Do I have any complaints about it? Not really. It's easy to clean. I will say maybe it's because of the material, but I feel like it does get water stains a lot. Not water stains as in like hard water stains where it's like peach colored, but I just mean like the way that it dries. When I wash it and I let it air dry, it doesn't appear to be clean because the little droplets dry on it and it looks like you see like little speckles of stuff, but I know it is clean because I washed it. It just doesn't look clean, which kind of bothers me, but maybe I'm just not doing something right. I don't really have any complaints. I feel like it's been a lifesaver. It's helped me to keep my supply at the beginning. It's helped me when I had mastitis to basically try to express a little bit extra on the side that was affected while she's nursing, because obviously she can only drink so much. It's been really helpful. So I definitely recommend it. Again, this is the NatureBond Silicone Milk Saver thingy. I will link it in the description of this video. I purchased mine on Amazon. I don't know if it's sold anywhere else, but I know that I did get mine on Amazon, and Amazon is crazy fast with shipping and really good customer service, so I definitely recommend Amazon for sure. But if you have any questions about the NatureBond version of the Haakaa or anything with nursing or a VBAC or anything like that, definitely ask me. If I don't know the answer, I will definitely try to find it for you, because I just want to help everybody be successful in their journeys. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. I really appreciate your time, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. Bye. Mwah. Are you tired again? How many times do you plan on taking a nap? I will say that I apologize for having to nurse in like every single video. It's just that, as you see, even within one video, I don't get very much time to myself. Time to myself is like me going to the bathroom while the baby cries because she doesn't want me to go up the stairs. Our only bathroom is upstairs, which sucks. Don't ever do that. Never buy a house with the only bathroom upstairs, because oh my gosh. Anywho, she does not like me going to grab something to eat. She does not like me going to the bathroom. She will start crying or fussing. So again, I apologize if I have to nurse in like every single video, but it's hard for me to get any points across without having to nurse. And honestly, even if I made a video that was only 5 minutes long, chances are at some point during that video, I will have to nurse, and I could stop the video and nurse, but then I would never get anything done because, like I said, I have 2 other kids who are doing distant learning thanks to the pandemic, and a house to maintain and dinner to cook and my own stuff to do, as well as editing videos to help you guys out. So I have my hands full. Sorry if I always have to nurse, but then again, if I was feeding the baby with a bottle in all of my videos, would I say, sorry, I had to feed the baby? Probably not. So not sorry, because this is normal and this is natural, and I shouldn't be sorry or ashamed or anything like that.